Okay, so factorable denominators and sign changes. Go ahead and write that down. X minus 2 over x squared minus 3x minus 4 plus x plus 5 over 4 minus x. So in order to add or subtract fractions, we must have a common denominator. Alright, so if one of the denominators is factorable, then you definitely want to factor it, unless you already have a common denominator, which we do not. So this quadratic right here, x squared minus 3x minus 4, definitely factors. So I'm going to rewrite the first fraction factored. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply to negative 4 and add to negative 3. So, Hugh, what do you think that is? Good. Negative 4 and positive 1. Okay. All right. This second fraction has 4 minus x, right? That's really similar to x minus 4. But what do we need to do, Rachel, in order to get it to be x minus 4? Yep. So we have to multiply this one by negative 1 over negative 1 so that we have this instead of this. So what happens is I'm distributing the negative sign. That gives me negative x minus 5 in the numerator. In the denominator, this gives me negative 4 plus x. I'm going to go ahead and change the order, so it's x minus 4. We still do not have a common denominator, so Aaron, what do I need to multiply the second fraction by? Yeah, we've got an x minus 4, but we need an x plus 1 in order to have a common denominator. Okay, so now we have to FOIL the top before we can combine like terms. So I've got x minus 2, and on this side, I'm going to go ahead and start FOILing here. Negative x times x. We are multiplying these, so that would be a negative x squared. This plus sign doesn't change the negative, so it's still a negative x squared, right? Now I've got my outside, that gives me negative x. Now I've got my inside, that's negative 5x, and my last gives me negative 5. Okay, all over our common denominator, which you just keep factored, right? Now we just combine like terms, so put it in order as you go as well. So my x squared term goes first. So I have a negative x squared, that's going to be first. X minus x actually just cancels out. And then I've got a negative 5x right here. And then my numbers, negative 2, negative 5 gives me negative 7 all over x minus 4, x plus 1. All right, and that's it. Let's try another one. So go ahead and write this down. X plus 3 over x squared minus x minus 6 minus 3 over 3 minus x. So as you're doing the problem, I would probably write it down already factored, since these are pretty easy factoring problems. So I would probably copy it down and know that I'm going to factor this. So we're looking for two things that add to negative 6, or sorry, multiply to negative 6 and add to negative 1. So Nate, what do you think that would be? Yep, negative 3 and plus 2. All right. And this one's backwards. All right, we have x minus 3 and we have 3 minus x. So I have to multiply this whole entire fraction, Kendra, by what? Yep, so I have a negative 1 over a negative 1. Notice I have this negative sign as well. So I'm multiplying both of them to that 3, which means I have a negative negative 3, which is a plus 3. And in the denominator, this switches it to x minus 3. And Jillian, what does this fraction have that this one doesn't, so we can get a common denominator? Good. So now I'm going to multiply by x plus 2 and x plus 2. So our numerator has x plus 3. Be sure you distribute whatever sign is here. So plus 3 gives me a plus 3x and a plus 6 all over our common denominator. And finally, we're going to combine like terms in the top. So I have x plus 3x gives me 4x, and 3 plus 6 gives me 9, all over our common denominator. Okay, let's see if we got it.